Hello and welcome to another video where I'm looking at my 1970s stuff. Now this is what I call my Superman time capsule, because the stuff that's in this box I probably put away in the late 70s, probably around about 1979, and I just left it as it was. So I have looked at it over the years, but I really haven't disturbed anything or touched anything. So this is all stuff from the late 70s, 78, 79, whenever the Superman the movie with Christopher Reeve came out. And after I've kind of gone through that phase, I just left this box intact, and it got stored in the loft and left up there for years. And then obviously when I found it, yeah, it's quite interesting to have a little look at and see what I've got in here. So let's have a little look at the box first of all and just see what this box is. So these were marshmallow shapes, and I got this from the local newsagent. So you used to go in and buy your penny sweets or whatever they were, and at the counter I remember there was this box, and there used to be these marshmallow shapes, and they were probably about I don't know, couple of 3 inches big, and soft and squidgy, and they were 3p each, as you can see there, blackcurrant flavour, and you would buy them. I'd usually buy a couple and eat them walking out the shop. And I think at this particular occasion I bought the last one or last two that was in the box, and I said to the shopkeeper, "Oh, can I have the box?" And he said, "Yeah, okay, it's empty, just take it." And at that time, I was big time into Superman, loved everything to do with Superman, and yeah, I thought this would be ideal just to store all my little bits and pieces in. So I don't know if you remember buying these marshmallow shapes, but yeah, I used to quite like them. They were quite tasty. But there we are. That's all it says on the box there, fairly big. So let me undo it. Let me take this out and see what we've got. Okay. Oh yeah, there was a little. If I turn it round, there we are. A little marshmallow shapes thing that stood up from the back. I've got it turned the other way round. So let's have a look, see what we've got in here. All this stuff that's been put away since 1978, 1979. Right, well for a start I can see that there are some Star Wars bubblegum cards, so they're nothing to do with Superman, so obviously I'm going to put those to the side, take those away for a moment. Also Batman there, I don't know what that was from. Probably Weetabix. I know the breakfast cereals used to give these away, so probably from a Weetabix packet or something. Right, what have we got? Superman Lion's Made Ice Lolly. So cola flavour ice lolly. I haven't got the lolly in there obviously, but the packet, there we are. These didn't come with any, sometimes the Lion's Made lollies, like the Space 1999 ones, they used to come with a like a card inside the wrapper. I don't think these Superman ones did though. They didn't have anything like that. But do you remember having those? Lion's Made Superman cola flavour ice lolly. There we are. So that's that. What else we got? Right, we've got a Corgi Supermobile that is played with, so I can take it out. There we are. Let's put the box to the side, and there we are. Corgi Supermobile. Looks pretty good shape actually. Corgi Supermobile. It says DC Comics 1979 just on the top there. A few little wheels underneath. Superman sitting inside there, although his kind of body is just red, he's got a painted face. And it's got these little arms that I think if you push this down, yeah, they punch out. So we can push them in and punch them out. Yeah, I've forgotten all about that actually. I do remember buying it, but and I obviously kept the box, and being a big Superman fan I kept it. So yeah, the Metoy Toy Company, Northampton, by Corgi Juniors this was. Let's pop it back in if I can. There we are. So the Corgi Supermobile, so we've got that in there. Now there's one of the wax wrappers for the bubblegum. So all new series, Superman the movie with one stick of bubblegum. Do you remember these? They were similar to the Star Wars ones and all the other ones you used to get, but they had, I can still smell and taste that bubblegum just as I think about it now. It was very powdery, wasn't it? Very stiff, very hard sort of slab of bubblegum, and then you can smell it and it's powdery all over your fingers, and then you'd put it in your mouth and bite it and it'd be really solid, and then obviously you'd chew it all up. But I think they came with about, what, 6 cards? Can't remember how many was in the packet, 4, 6, something like that. Collect all 66 subjects of this exciting new series. manufactured in the Republic of Ireland by Topps. So it was these Topps cards that did all of these trading cards. So there was 2 series of the cards. To put that to the side, you can see the 2 here. I'll get this out first. So this was the white series. I think this was the first one. I think these were the first series, and there are all 66 cards there. There's a lot of doublers I've got here as well, as you can see. So it looks more than 66 cards, which there are, but I do have all of them. Do have the entire collection. There we are. So that was the white series, which I think was the first series, and then they brought out the red series. I don't think they did any more, unlike the Star Wars ones where you had the blue Star Wars cards, the red ones. I think they did then green and yellow. I didn't collect those, I don't think, just the other ones. You might remember as well that when you got these cards, some of them had a picture on the back, and you used to put all the cards together and you would make the picture, build the picture up. And yeah, that was pretty good. And some of them have just got facts, you know, movie facts on the back there. So when I will look at some of the trading cards again, not in this video. I've got obviously the Star Wars ones. I've got some Planet of the Apes trading cards there as well, and I will create all of the pictures and put the pictures together, and just so you can see what they're like. But I won't do this on this video because I won't look at I won't look at trading cards specifically on this video. But there's the first set of the Superman trading cards, which I think they were the first set anyway. And then we've got the red set. I don't know why there's 2 lots of them here, all in these plastic bags. So these ones, I think that might be all 66 cards here, and then I think I've got some more there. I think these are probably doublers. These are, you know, extra ones. I'll have a look at those in a moment. Those red ones here, this is the red set of the Star Wars cards. So let me put these out of the way. Don't want those, nothing to do with Superman. So that's the, which I think was the second set of the Superman cards. I don't know if the numbers followed, because it went up, yeah, I think these were the second set, because remember on the bubblegum back here it said collect all 66 cards. So you had the first set, which went up to 66, and I think with the red set here that went from 67. And if we look at some of the later cards, you can kind of see 109 there. So yeah, I think the red set was the second set. Christopher Reeve there. Cool. Okay, so that's my Superman trading cards. So all 66 of those as well. Some more wax packets in here. Ah, yeah, there's the other one. So when the 2 sets came out, we've got the black one, which again I really can't remember if that, yeah, this must have been the original one, because this one here, the yellow one, says all new series. So I should imagine that the black ones, the black packet was the first series, and then the yellow one was the second. So yeah, another couple of wax packets there. Cool. So that's those. What else we got? Little pictures of Superman that were cut out probably from a Weetabix box or something like that, some breakfast cereal that was again jumping on the bandwagon at the same time, trying to sell the breakfast cereal and putting pictures of Superman all over it. But I used to love all that. I used to cut all these out, and I used to kind of then just sort of stick them on the wall just above my bed. So we've got another one there. That's all from the same cereal box probably. A little sticker. I remember that was padded. It had like a sticky pad on the back, and I think I used to have that somewhere on the wall as well. Another picture of Superman from the, and that there from from the Weetabix. What's this? A very, very small picture of Christopher Reeve, probably cut out of a magazine at some point. Galactic Coordinator, property of DC Comics. I don't know what that is. I don't know what villain that was from. You know, might have been Superman, might have been something else. And there we are. Right, there's some lolly sticks here. I think, were these the lolly sticks that came with the Superman lolly? I'm not sure. Let's have a look. I don't think so. I don't know if you can see that very well on the camera. I'm not sure who these are. I think that might be Aquaman. So that might be Aquaman. That might be Mr. Freeze. We've got the Penguin with his umbrella. We've got the Riddler. Just about to see the question mark, I think, there on his chest. And we've got Batman. So I don't know if this was like a Batman lolly, or I really can't remember. I don't know if these were the lolly sticks in the Superman one. It was just a DC thing. I'm not sure, to be honest. But let's have a look. What else? Oh, a few more pictures of Christopher Reeve on there. And what have we got here? Don't know what that is. Just some bits of odd paper. Oh, Superman tracing book. Wow, let's have a look at this. Yeah, my pictures of Superman that I traced, probably off of the back of a cereal packet or something. And there we are. Look at that. Fantastic artwork. Yeah, we all used to do this at school. You know, we'd all try and draw the superheroes, and you know, I wasn't very good at art. We couldn't really do it very well. But then I decided to just use the tracing paper, and I found that obviously a lot easier. So there we are. The end. Right, I think that pretty much sums up this video. So a little Superman time capsule there. So all this stuff that I kind of put away at the end of the 70s, and yeah, really haven't looked at since. So hopefully that brought back some memories. You had some of these things, had some of the lollies, the gum, the trading cards. But there we are. Let me know in the comments. Let me know if there was different lollies for the lolly sticks. I'm not quite sure which lollies these came from. But anyway, they're in the Superman box. So thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you again on another video.